Welcome back to the BenQ Cup, brought to you by UMG Online. Make sure you guys give those guys a follow on Twitter at BenQ America and at UMG Events /UMG Online. Stay up to date with online comp as well as events brought to you by UMG. We've got an event coming up in Dallas, August, I believe it's 22nd. Coming up very, very soon. And you might actually get a chance to see a couple of these teams there because they're competing for a $5,000 prize pool right now. And you guys are in the quarterfinals between Evoke Gaming and Soldier. First place takes home $4,000. Second place takes home $1,000. This is on the Xbox One. Tomorrow night, we'll be back right again with the Xbox 360 playoffs. But we're jumping into the second map, Mark. Soldier took that first map in a impressive fashion at the end there. In the final 30 seconds, a triple cap to bring back a 5-point deficit and take a 5-point victory. And now we move on to S and D. What do you, after watching that first bit of gameplay, what do you think is going to happen as we move into this game type?
It's do or die time for Evoke, as we're going to be able to see how this is going to start off for them. Evoke is going to start on defense, which favors them quite a bit here, as it is free search and destroy here. And we're going to go on board with that designated demolitions expert. That's Ron in gun, as he and his teammates are all underground, and you never really see an underground push for the first push of the game, but they do it masterfully. They're already on that Bravo bomb. Let's see if they can get first blood.
Oh.
They do. That's Ehus that will pick up that first kill.
Death needed to get that kill there, and unfortunately, he was just completely outnumbered. It was a 1v2 gunfight. Icy now will drop, but that bomb has been planted. They played that like a CSGO. Literally, everyone pushed the same way, smoke out, push across, gain the map control, and it worked out. There's a player underground. That's Mowgli. We got to switch on to him right now. 2-0, able to get 2 picks, and now it's all up to him. 1v2, 27 seconds left to get these couple of kills, and the defuse does have a player. Bottom Owens shoots a dead body. Spots him in Owens, though. He's going to get fired from the left-hand side. Can't get that kill, but his time has dwindled down. This is definitely going to be a win here for Soldier, as he doesn't have the time to get the kills and get the defuse. And he'll just try to stay alive. Unfortunately, Kurza will be able to pick up the kill, and that's going to be a very impressive start for Soldier.
You know, it really was, and it was starting to look a little bit grim there as they dropped 2 players very quickly. Mowgli, though, he could not finish it off, and that, if it wasn't for Mowgli getting on the board with those first 2 kills, that would have been an easy round there. An easier round, I should say, for Soul. Now, we transition over as Soul is going to be the offensive team here, and or defensive team, excuse me. Evoke is going to be on offense, and Death is going to be that bomb carrier. And I like this push. First blood with the L115 will go for Death, and he's looking for more here, as he did spot another player on top Owens, but unfortunately that player did retreat for the time being. But Duff, what a good start there.
An interesting start at that. Usually, you don't see a bomb carrier pull out the overkill sniper and Vector. It's just kind of a waste of perks when you could have trophies and things like that. You're that objective guy. It works as far as the first pick, but this is where Evoke has to take advantage of their numbers and push across the map while they've got those 2-to-1 gun battle situations. Looks like they want to work red here. Death with your bomb will be the first one. There's a player on the ladder inside of red. You guys can see it on your Oracle mode as we push that up for you guys. But there is Icy to clean up the kill. Now they've got control of red. Death is going to go ahead and plant the bomb, and now it's all up to Ehuts. Last alive, picks up 1 kill. Let's jump on board with Ehuts to see what he's up to. Well, that was quick.
Yeah, that was instant right there, as it looks like a very good calculated push by Evoke. That's what they needed to be able to do. They saw Soul was playing very aggressive. They decided to switch it up a little bit, play passive, play for picks. Worked beautifully. That equalizing round right there ties it up. 1-1 apiece, as now it's going to be, once again, Evoke that has a little bit of a momentum shift on this one. Soul, you got to give it up to Ehuts, though. He's 3-1. Let's see if he can continue to put on the pressure here on Evoke.
Kurzel, running gun your ball. Cuts looking for a pick over here on the Owens front door. Will be closing out. I was going to work this left side of the map, and he is just flat out shaking. Are you guys noticing this latency, or is that just me?
It looks like it's just you. Unfortunately, your microphone and the Skype call is also lagging a little bit, but hopefully everything will be sorted out on your end soon enough. But right here is what we're seeing, and it's 2 on 3, and Soul has the man count advantage right now, and Ehuts is going to get taken down, and that's going to make it a 2v2 as Evoke has to get this defused in order to get something going. And look at Mowgli right now. Cautious plays, but he's going to get taken down. And look at that. Soul outlasts them there and will take this round as they retake the lead.
I love these offensive plays from Soul, man. I mean, you're seeing strategy, and that's important in S&D. You don't typically see that with a lot of amateur teams. It's kind of just looking for picks and kind of playing that way. But I mean, they're pushing a specific site. They're getting the pick. They're slowly moving across, baiting and switching if they get the opportunity, and it's working out for them. Their defense is obviously where they're struggling. Evoke will move back on over to offense. Icy with your bomb this time instead of Death. Let's see what Icy's going to be up to. Shots are going to be fired. Knight's going to spot a player inside that red. The toss Nate up there, not going to be able to connect. You've got Mowgli watching red as well. But Wally will be the first to drop thanks to a Kobe from Icy. And already Evoke's got the 4v3 man advantage.
All they're going to do is continue to play patient, to be honest with you, Duff. That's what they have to be able to do, and they are up in the man count. Got to get this bomb down, though. You can't afford to milk down the clock without that bomb being down. And as I say that, it's Icy that's getting it down, and that's
nice.
it. It's a team ace by Evoke, as they will knot it up once again, and it looks like offense is the name of the game here on Freight, as both teams are doing fantastic on offense.
It's just answer and answer and answer right from each team here, as offense seems to be their strong suit, but an impressive team ace coming out of Evoke. They didn't even get the chance to get the bomb down. They'll switch on over to defense. Let's see if Soul can continue with impressive fashion to pick up these offensive rounds. I'm going to hop on board with Ehuts here. Team KD leader, 5-3, getting most of those first picks for the squad. You can see running gun, 2 plants, not a single kill, but able to get the 2 objectives, and that's exactly what this team needs. Create the objective for the defense, and it'll always work out. Kurza, though, will be the first to strike. They'll pick up a kill on Death, and already they've got the 4v3 man advantage.
And they found themselves in this situation before. Now they're up 4v2 as they finally will clean him up. That was Ehuts that will go down. Ron, though, hasn't gotten the bomb down yet. He's about to get flanked. Can he still?
No.
This is insane. This is insane. Look at this. It's an attempt.
Oh my gosh.
At an ninja
Icy.
defuse, and it was completely thwarted there by Icy.
Icy, how did you not hear the bomb being planted? Right next to the team will pick him up, and there is Ron going ahead picking up his first kill of the game. I love a guy that can go 1-4 and be the top of the leaderboard because he controls the objective so well. Running gun leading the squad to offensive victories here. We'll pick up another one for Soldiers. We'll take a 3-2 round count lead, and it's a chance to answer back for Evoke. I'll say this right now, Mark. The first one to lose their offensive round will lose the rest of the game.
That's a good call. And also, if it happens on round 9 is a very important round in Search and Destroy. That will really determine the pace even more than it is determined now, as it is a 3-2 score, as we mentioned before. Evoke on offense, trying to get these very crucial picks mid-map, will not get that grenade to connect. Icy trying to get some stuns down there to try to figure out where these players are, but so far, First Blood will go for Death, as he will pick up run and gun right there. And now Icy trying to prowl onto that bomb site, and finally is going to get a chance to get something going, but he's going to get cleaned up right there by Ehuts. And then Mowgli's grenade will pick up another kill, and Mowgli playing very well here as he picks up 2.
Mowgli kind of in that domination in the second side, there's a point that he just flipped his switch, Mark, and he turned up. And since then, he's been the most consistent player for the team and really been performing the best on the squad. Right now, though, Knight will go ahead and put that bomb down at the B bomb site, and they're set up. Kurza, 1v3, has his work cut out for him, to say the least. He's got that vector, but he's also got Knight, Mowgli, and Death to worry about. He'll be working second story Owens now, and he's got to pick up a first kill here on the left-hand side. Instead, he's going to push all the way through. No, changes his mind. Perfect setup here by Evoke. If you take a look at your mini map, you can see the triangles on there. Set up, watching every choke point, gonna be able to pick things up. Oh, there's a kill for Kurza. 16 seconds left at this point, Mark. He just wants to stay alive, get a couple kills if he can, just in case this goes to around 11. And with the way things are, I mean, I can very well see that answering right back yet again, because we're 3-3 tied up. I mean, who could have predicted that? Basically, everybody is watching
There's been a lead change almost every single time a team has played offense. It's insane. It's something you don't normally see as much. At least one defensive round is usually picked up effectively. But offense, offense, offense. That's what's been going through right now. And it's once again Soul that has to get another offensive victory here if they want to retake this lead. For some reason, though, Kurza having a little bit of a lag issue here as he is bottom porters, switches his weapon to the Remington with a thermal there. And Mowgli is going to be able to clean up E-Huts there, but a trade will go through, and it's a 3v3 so far, Duff.
Running your bomb carrier. He's got that sniper out, rocking the USR. Let's see if he can pick up a kill with it. Smoke will go down on that A bomb site. There is a player inside. Owens just in front of him. Not be able to see that player, but it's a 3v3. Odds are evened up, but time's ticking down. It's going to be time for Soldier to make a play. Did Soul see that? Running Gun did not see that player. Third story Owens, but he has been spotted. That was Mowgli, and now it's all up to Wally. Last alive, finds a kill there on Knight in the back, and now 1v2. Here's that player jump down right behind him, but unfortunately, Mowgli just gets the best timing and will be able to pick up the kill. Mowgli 9-4, Mark, just absolutely taking his team, putting in his mochila, and taking him to the promised land.
And he's done a fantastic job, but overall, Evoke has been playing really well on that kill death column. They're not making very stupid plays at all. They're making the plays they have to, and there's only one player that's negative right there, and he's not negative by much. Icy has been doing a lot of work as well, so they deserve a lot of credit, and they are only up by 1 round here. So still very manageable game here for Soul as they are on defense. And look at this very aggressive push by Soul. If you look at that mini map, you can see Mowgli though snuffs that out as he takes out Ron. It's a 4v3 already. Evoke needs to hang on here on offense so they can really take a commanding lead.
Well, here's what we talked about is Soul is the first one to drop an offensive round. Both these teams were going flawless on offense. Finally, Evoke turns it up on D. Thank you to Mowgli. And now 4v3 situation. Running Gun's going to see if he can get some wallbang into Red, but not going to be able to. Instead, E-Huts will pick up a kill on Mowgli, taking out the top player, at least on the team right now. We've got ourselves a 3v3 as Death works his way up past A, looking for a kill in Red. He'll get spotted, though. Trying desperately to stay alive. We'll spot that player, but Kurza will clean him up, and now it's all up to Icy.
And this is a difficult situation. He's found himself in several 1v2 and 1v3s, and he's going to get cleaned up once again. And now it's a tie game once again. And guess what, Jarrett? Moving on to the 9th round. And this, as I said before, very important for both of these squads, especially Evoke. They find themselves down in this best of 3 by 1 match already. They need to be able to pick up this win if they want to force a game 3. And we'll find out if they can do that as they transition over into defense. Soul on another aggressive offensive push. This time I want to see if they mix it up a little bit and just decide to push Red or just overload that Red side. It looks like they're just going straight for that objective. There's a player that's trying to soundhorn that bomb right now.
Aggressive plays from Soldier to get this bomb down. Bomb will not go down, but they will be able to make some trades in the meantime. 2 Running Gun and Kurza both go down for Soldier. And so does Wally, all up to E-Huts by himself, spots that player in Red, and now it's a much more manageable 1v2 with plenty of time to work with here, Mark. He's just looking for one-on-one gunfight. See if he can get the pick, and if Evoke is smart, they'll get together, and he's not going to make all those shots count. Knight, though, will be the one to make those ones count, and that's going to be a 5-4 lead in the round count here for Evoke.
That is a crucial defensive round. They had to be able to pick it up. Knight really clutches out there for his squad. And now the moment of truth. Can Evoke force this win right here and live to see another day? We'll find out here. They only need one more round, and they need to do so on offense. They've been doing very well on offense on this game. They just need one more here, as I said. Let's find out where First Blood is going to go first. Based on that positioning, it's looking like Red is overloaded. But look at the middle of the map. There's 3 players that are pushing bottom fire right now. What an incredible push here by Evoke.
If you could maximize the mini map and take a look at this push, Icy unfortunately got too aggressive through that smoke and did get picked up by that thermal, hanging out back dump by the logs. But check out the map control, at least for Evoke. They've got that going from them. They've got fire and they've got all of Owen's control. If they can work towards that B bomb site, they're able to get this plant down. Unfortunately, Mowgli will go down, as does Death, and now it's up to Knight. They just did not play that well.
You know, they crumbled. They were doing so well. They were communicating very well. They were getting the sight lines covered, and they just let the players slip right under their noses, and that is how it's Soul that's going to force a round 11, and they're going to make Evoke work for this win if they want to force a game 3. We'll find out here what's going to happen. You got to give it up to Mowgli. He's been so consistent. 10-6 for his squad. They need to make sure, if you're Soul, to set this young man down here on offense first, and then worry about the rest of those teammates.
Mowgli has gotten a kill in about 3 rounds, though struggling as of late. But Evoke had the control there, and instead of looking for the plant, they started looking for kills, and that's where it went wrong for him. All 4 players are up from both squads, though, to start things off here in the first 30 seconds of this round 11, the deciding game for whether or not Evoke forces that game 3 after Soldier took a 5-point win in domination. Mowgli just looking for picks right now, and I love that because he's been doing so well right now. He just needs to get going again, especially right now in round 11 when it counts. Death, though, the first to drop. And his time is going to start to dwindle down. You're looking for Evoke to make some moves. Mowgli just trying desperately to stay alive. But Knight will go down. Death is down. It's a 2v4, and it's not looking good for Evoke.
Oh, man. No, it's now all left up to Mowgli.
That's it.
The MVP easily for Evoke, but he's going to have to be a little bit more of an MVP. This is really looking unfavorable. He's going to have to pick up a lot of kills and can't. He's already gotten tagged up. This is a win here for Soul as they will sweep Evoke and move on to continue in this tournament right here, sponsored by BenQ. And man, what a first matchup this has been. Soul, man, they are won their first place here in these brackets for a reason. They just made that look easy there.
They really did. I mean, we saw this team just kept their composure really throughout this series. Domination looked like it was going to be Evoke's until the final 30 seconds with a triple cap coming out of Soldier to just absolutely upset everybody, including us here from UMG. So, guys, that's going to do it for the first match. Best of 3 won by Soldier here in the quarterfinals. The rest of the series, the rest of the matches that you guys will see on this stream will be best of 5s as we move into semifinals. But we've got plenty of action. This is the BenQ Cup 5K Xbox One online tournament. Winner takes home $4,000. Second place takes home $1,000. And we've got plenty more action coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.